Hello students, here we cover the topic diuretics. In this we can see the definition of diuretic. Diuretic is the agent which increase the rate of urine formation. This is the structure of nephron. In this, actually urine formation takes place at kidney, and the basic unit of kidney is nephron. This is the elaborated structure of nephron, and millions of nephron are comprised in the kidney, and from this the blood, all body blood will be filtered, and finally filtration takes place, and the remaining active important constituent which body need, like nutrient, water, ions, drugs, these all ingredients are goes again to the blood vessels, and the remaining unwanted material like some water, some excreted drug, and some ions are excreted through the urine. In this we can see this is the glomerulus. From this all blood is filtered. Here we can see the filtration takes place throughout the nephron. Then classification of diuretic. The drugs which act on ascending loop of Henle, these are called loop diuretics. The drug acting at early distal tubule, these are the drugs, are thiazides diuretic. Drug acting at collecting tubule are potassium sparing diuretics. Drug act at proximal tubule are carbonic anhydrase inhibitor, and the drug which increase the renal solute filtration is xanthine alkaloids. First of all, we study about the thiazides. Thiazides, these are the sulfonamide, these are the drugs which have sulfonamide group in its structure, and the mechanism of action is first of all is to inhibit the reabsorption of sodium and chlorine ions in distal convoluted tubule. Second approach is to inhibit electroneutral sodium chlorine co-transport system. Next one is SAR studies. In SAR study we can see there are some points. Here we can see the structure. In this, at second position we can attach alkyl group. At third position, which is an extremely important site, and it determines the potency and duration of action. If there is loss of carbon-carbon double bond at C3 and C4, actually we are talking about this bond. If there is loss of this double bond, then the potency of drug increases 3 to 10-fold times more. Another one is direct substitution at position 4, 5 and 8 with alkyl group diminish the diuretic activity. Actually there should be no substitution in these positions. Next one is at sixth position we can replace chlorine with bromine, CF3, NO2, and this all increases the activity. And this sulfonamide group is essential for diuretic activity. Here we complete the SAR of thiazides. This is the basic skeleton of thiazide, and these are the structure of chlorothiazides, benzothiazides, and here this is the basic skeleton of hydrothiazide, and here the structure of hydrochlorothiazide, hydroflumethiazides, cyclothiazides, polythiazides. Next one is loop diuretics. Loop diuretic, also called as high ceiling diuretic, and the basic mechanism of action is it act on sodium, potassium, chlorine co-transporter system at loop of Henle. The first drug of loop of Henle is furosemide. Here we can see the IUPAC name of furosemide. This is the benzene structure with COH group, and this is comprised into benzoic acid, and it have numbering like that: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at fourth position we can see there is chloro group attached. So 4 chloro, 2 furan 2 methyl amino, and at fifth position this is the sulfoamyl group is attached. So we can justify the IUPAC as like that: 4 chloro, 2 furan 1 and 2 furan methyl, and this is amino, 5 sulfoamyl benzoic acid. Next one is bumetanide. In bumetanide we have similar benzoic acid as the furosemide, and at third position 1, 2, 3, at third position butyl amino is attached. 1, 2, 3, at third position butyl amino is attached, 3 butyl amino, 4 phenoxy, 5 sulfoamyl, and this is benzoic acid. Here if we see the SAR, there should be COH is very important for its acidic condition, and the sulfoamyl group at fifth position is very essential, and we can replace the fourth position by chlorine, CF3, phenoxy, benzyl, benzoyl. This all group can be attached at fourth position. These are the SAR for this loop diuretic. Next drug is phenoxyacetic acid. Another one is potassium sparing diuretics. We can also say that potassium sparing diuretic to anti-caluritic agent. Kaliuretic means, Kali means potassium, and if we these drugs can be used in hyperkalemic condition. If there is high concentration of potassium in blood, then we can use this potassium sparing diuretic to remove the potassium ion from the blood vessels. What is the mechanism of action? This agent increases the sodium and chlorine ions excretion without increase in increase in the excretion of potassium ion. And these are the drugs of potassium sparing diuretic like spironolactone, amiloride, triamterene. Spironolactone is a mineralocorticoid drug which antagonize the aldosterone effect. Aldosterone actually aldosterone is one of the antidiuretic hormone. Next drug is triamterene. This is the structure of triamterene, and IUPAC of triamterene is 2, 4, 7. These are the position of 2, 4, 7 triamine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. At 6th position there is phenyl is attached, and the remaining this fused ring is pteridine. So 6-phenyl pteridine 2,4,7 triamine. This is the structure of triamterene. Next one is amiloride. In amiloride we can number it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3, 5 diamino, 6 chloro, and what is the substitution at N? Diamino, methylene and pyrazine 2-carboxamide. We can see again, this is the pyrazine 2-carboxamide. This ring is pyrazine, and at second position there is attachment of this carboxamide group. So pyrazine 2-carboxamide, 3,5-diamino, 3,5-diamino, 6-chloro, N diamino मिथाइल. ये है डायमाइनो मिथाइलिन ग्रुप. इस तरीके से ये है स्ट्रक्चर और IUPAC एम्लोराइड का. नेक्स्ट है स्पाइरोनोलैक्टोन. बहुत ही कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर है, IUPAC पढ़ने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, लेकिन स्ट्रक्चर आप स्टडी कर सकते हो. नेक्स्ट है कार्बोनिक अनहाइड्रेज इनहिबिटर्स. कार्बोनिक अनहाइड्रेज इनहिबिटर एक्चुअली ब्लॉक करते हैं उन एंजाइम्स को जो कि हाइड्रोजन आयन सिक्रीट करते हैं, और हाइड्रोजन आयन के साथ में एक्सचेंज होता है सोडियम आयन. आगे देखेंगे हम लोग. हियर वी कैन सी देयर इज सिक्रीशन ऑफ hydrogen ion by this enzyme, and this hydrogen ion is utilized for exchange with sodium ions. So this enzyme is inhibited by carbonic anhydrase inhibitor. Carbonic anhydrase. Here we can use this carbonic anhydrase inhibitor in CCF condition epilepsy, edema, hypokalemia, metabolic acidosis, hypersensitivity reaction. Another are the miscellaneous compound like xanthine alkaloids, osmotic diuretics, mercurial diuretics. These all diuretics can be utilized in the practice. These are the synthesis of some drugs. We have to study only the synthesis of drugs which have star in the syllabus. Next one is acetazolamide. Acetazolamide have acetamide in its basic skeleton. Where is acetamide? This is acetamide. Acetamide means CH3CONH, and at N position this all group is attached, that is 5-sulfamoyl 1,3,4 thiadiazole. सल्फर के लिए थाया और ये 2 नाइट्रोजन के लिए अजोल, तो thiadiazole, और ये खुद की सेकेंड पोजीशन से अटैच है इसलिए 2-इल. ठीक है, दिस इज द स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ acetazolamide. नेक्स्ट वन इज methazolamine. Here also the basic skeleton is acetamide, and at N position there is attachment of 5 amino sulfyl. This is amino sulfonyl, 3 methyl. This is 3 methyl, and 1,3,4 thiadiazole. ये खुद की सेकंड पोजीशन से अटैच है इसलिए 2, और क्योंकि डबल बॉन्ड है इसलिए इलिडीन. नेक्स्ट स्ट्रक्चर है डाइक्लोरोफिनामाइड. इसमें भी आप देखोगे कि क्या है, सल्फोनामाइड है लेकिन 2 टाइम्स है सल्फोनामाइड, और ये 1 और 3 पोजीशन पे अटैच है. ठीक है, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. तो ये हो गई इसकी नंबरिंग, और 4 और 5 पे आपको डाइक्लोरो दिख रहे हैं. 4, 5 डाइक्लोरो, बेंजीन 1, 1 और 3 डाइसल्फोनामाइड.